What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hot Book Alert Live, where we bring you the latest and the greatest in comic books and comic book sales. And okay, so it's New York Comic Con weekend, and so Heroes Reborn. He's not with us. I think he's recovering, or
Well,
actually, he might even be trying to get out of the Javits Center still.
I would imagine. I don't know what time it all wrapped up today, but I mean, last night I was just looking for something to watch on YouTube, and
Yeah,
I was watching this dude going around New York Comic Con, right? Just
right.
like digging and stuff. It was kind of fun. My wife's like, "Why do you watch this shit? Like, what's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. There's just something like whatever." But then this dude hits up John's booth. Which I thought was fucking cool. So he spent some time talking about a couple of books and things. So yeah, he seemed like he was pretty busy, but I would imagine he's probably just packing up his shit right now, right? Because I probably wrapped up around what, 7 tonight, 5 or 7, I don't know.
Man, ending at 7. Oof.
Maybe it's too late for New York. Maybe it's 5, but whatever. I mean, it's definitely, he's definitely packing up his shit, I would imagine.
I gotta look this up. When does NYCC end time? Let's see. I want like a specific. What time does? Oh my god. Okay, so. I can share a screen. Hold on. I can share the screen, but window. Here we go.
Yeah, the schedule should be out there somewhere, right?
That's what I'll figure. The floor closes. Artist Alley closes 8 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But what about Sunday? Sunday.
It's got to be like 5 or 6, right? 7 at the latest.
Yeah, probably. So let's just say what, like 6 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I would imagine he's packing up his van or however he got his shit there.
So did you well, we'll get into it. But let's get into some sales, and then then we can talk about. Actually, no, we're not going to get into sales just yet. How was your weekend?
Weekend was decent. I mean, the week was better than the weekend in terms of comic books. So I was in San Diego for work, but I had a little time to hit up a couple of shops. And there's one fucking store in San Diego that I don't understand how it fucking functions. So I was there like 2 years ago, and I'm thinking, all right, this dude's had to clean this fucking place up, because he had like his back issue bins. He had like a lot of more recent stuff like just stacked on it, so you couldn't dig through them. So I think I was thinking to myself, okay, this guy's got it cleaned up. Fucking aged. I came back. This guy just has stacks of comics like this everywhere. You can't look for shit. It's just like he's processing just like Wednesday books. I found a couple of things in there, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to. And this guy was a real dick to me anyway. But like, I've never seen a place like he's basically. It might as well just be a warehouse with like no ability to look for comics, because you can't get literally none of the back issues. There's like a shelf of things where you can kind of look through them, but it's just stacks upon stacks upon stacks of shit everywhere. Freaking crazy. But I did have some success there digging. I was really happy to find this book, because I really was only like 50-50 that it existed. So none of the databases like Cover Price, My Comic Shop, Go Collect, none of them have this book. So this was effectively an unreleased cover for Invincible Iron Man number 25. And I found this in San Diego. You can see it signed by Joe Quesada there. We covered this book on Long Story Short like 2 years ago. It was like episode like 52 or 54, something like that. And Carter at the time had never seen it. Nobody on the show had seen it. And so I was digging at the store. I spent a lot of time there. And then I'm leaving, and there's an autograph box, and I almost always skip the autograph boxes because everything's so marked up. But anyways, I decided to go through it, and this is a big store. Like, there's a lot of shit to go through. And the second to last book in the box was this thing, and I just kind of stopped in my tracks. I'm like, holy shit, that's the book. And it was for $20. So I grabbed it, and yeah, super psyched. Like, I can imagine nobody watching the show gives a shit about this, but just this is the kind of shit we talk about on Long Story Short if you don't watch our show. And yeah, man, super happy to find this. And the funny story is that somebody hit me up the next day. It was the first day of New York Comic Con. He said, listen, man, I found this book in a long box, and I pulled it out, and it had no price on it. So I asked the dealer how much. He said he tried to look it up and couldn't find it, and he said 200. He was like, well, fuck that. But anyways, yeah, that was it. I found some other stuff. I posted it if everybody wants to take a look. But yeah, it was pretty good. Always fun to get out there digging in places that you don't normally get to. So.
Okay, so I hit the research filter on eBay, right? And the only sale that I could find for this was back in 2023 for around $40.
Was it like a CGC 8.0? Was it the one that we talked about?
I don't think so, because it's a raw copy.
We talked. I think that's where I saw it for the first time. I saw it on an eBay sale. And the picture we had on the show was like that sale. It wasn't even like a full. It was just like kind of like it was a photograph somebody else took.
Right. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's literally the only thing I can find, and we're going back about 3 years.
I mean, that was probably about the time we covered it, right? 2003. That's probably when we covered that book.
Yeah.
So it was probably right around there. But yeah, no. So and then Big Clutch hit me up, and he said, hey, listen, man. He's like, I bought a massive collection years ago, and so I've been looking for this book. He's like, I got 2 in that collection, and I've never seen it pop up. He's like, this book is just, I'm just sitting on mine. And then people are hitting him up. Can I buy one? Can I buy one?
See, he messed up.
And then he was like, I'm not selling it. I'm not selling. So
you always have to either preface or end it with not for sale. That's how that works.
Yep. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I was pretty happy. Pretty happy finding that. But yeah, the weekend, I went digging at one store. The guy's such a prick. But everything is so overpriced. But I found in his back issue bins Supergirl number 50, the 1 in 10 by Josh Middleton for $1. So happy to walk out of there with that.
Right on. I love that book. That book was, because I remember like the couple of years before the Supergirl TV show, like that book was super hard to find.
Yeah. And I think, with the Supergirl, I would imagine there'll be a spotlight on her books here pretty soon with the new movie coming out. So
I'm looking forward to that. Actually.
It looks fun. It looks like it's going to be fun.
And okay, so for me, I didn't do anything this weekend, and I loved not doing anything. I basically just stayed at home, worked on this show here, worked on Hot Book Alert Live, and I vegged out. I basically took advantage of the fact that there were no conventions, no work to have to go to or anything like that. I was just kind of chilled out, and I loved it. Slept a lot. Loved it.
Good chance to catch your breath, man. You know, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, but I'm going to plug myself. All right. So I did do a comic book haul on Thursday. Did a comic book haul. And yeah, here it is right here.
It's a good one. It's long. I watched that in San Diego. It's like 45 minutes long or something like that, isn't it? I couldn't believe how long it was.
Yeah, pretty much close to 50 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched Carter's Hauls, first of all, what are you doing with yourselves? But second of all, check them out. They're They're always chock full of interesting shit.
Great info. And Poison Elves. I was wondering, is that a long story short
Yeah, man,
worthy
it is.
book?
We covered one before, and I couldn't remember it, but I like this book a lot, and I have to go back and look because I don't know if it was this one or another one, but yeah, Poison Elves. I always look for them. They're not. You don't find them that often in the back. At least I don't find them that often in the back issue bins.
Not the later ones, the earlier ones, yeah,
Yeah,
like in the 20s.
the back end of that run, yeah, like this one, and then the other one he featured on the show. You
Mhm.
never see.
Yeah, the ones in the 70s, those are really tough to find, oddly enough. But yeah, did a haul and and we're doing and we're doing a live Hot Book Alert live. So everybody watch my haul video. It's a lot of fun. All right. What are we talking about? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's get into some sales here. All right. So we're gonna start with Fantastic Four number 5. CGC 4.5. Now this one, I've got a listen, everybody knows I've got a 4.5 of this, so I'm always tracking prices on this. So this 4.5 CGC custom label, this sold for $6,199. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. To me, that's not the price I'm looking for if I want to sell.
I don't have one of these, but I would be a
Mhm.
holder right now. Like I don't know how it's going to come off with Robert Downey Jr. I'm hoping that it comes off really good, but Doom is that level villain. If Marvel's smart, where they don't kill him and they keep him in the background for years and years to come, like Darth Vader. I mean, it's like that is what they need to do with Doom. Like, let him be the mastermind of everything.
Mhm.
He is one of the greatest, not just comic villains, but pulp culture villains, I think, ever created. So yeah, I think it's a hold on this one.
For sure. It's like uh single digits by way of the first number. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Um
I mean, George Lucas said that, Doom was inspiration for Darth Vader. So, I mean, if you think about sort of how influential he is, I mean, it's no joke. So,
grab a Darth Vader costume and just spray paint it green and there you go.
don't overcomplicate it.
Mhm. He's got the force. Malibu Sun number 13, CGC 98. This sold for 3,250. And this is the this is the non-error version too.
That's impressive. Yeah. When all those people get high and mighty about preview appearances of characters, I always like to bring up this book.
I know, right?
And what about Malibu Sun? Well, that's different. That's different. Okay, it's different.
Not too much to say about it, but I was really, really impressed by the price.
Yeah, man, that
Like,
is impressive.
damn. Hey, okay, so did you make it out of the Javits Center there, Heroes Reborn Comics? Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just getting back from NYCC. I'll have plenty to show next week for you guys in the chat. Have an awesome show. Thanks, man.
All right, buddy. I hope it was a
Anytime.
successful one for you, man. Hope you killed it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing about it. We got a first person account. So, all right. Foxhole number 5. Hey now. What's up, Mike? I just talked to him on the phone today. uh, and his son is talking now, and he can say Carter, but he says it Kaka. It's like Kaka. All right. Oh wow. Oh, that really sucks. Like like unloading from a convention and it's raining. That's like a level of hell right
Yeah,
there.
no shit, right?
All right, Foxhole number 5. So this we've talked about this before on the show. Great cover, great. To me, this is from 1955. Um, the very, very, very beginning of the Silver Age, but great colors on it. This raw copy sold for what 12.25 after 34 bids. That's impressive for I guess like a Silver Age book.
Yeah, no, that's really good. I mean, 1955. I mean, it's old, but it's not like that old.
Yeah, something from like say from like World War II or something like that. Like from 10 years prior, I would expect to sell for this much. You
Yeah,
know what I
for sure.
mean?
Yeah, totally.
So classic cover. All right, look at this. Look at this freaking book here, man.
Yeah, man.
The Jetsons number 1, CGC 98. This sold for $3,000. I'm floored by this price.
Yeah, that's the first appearance of the Jetsons, right?
Yeah, but I'm like, it's the Jetsons. So this is like Charlton's no. Gold Key Scooby Doo number 1.
Yeah, I mean, but this is a freaking 9.8. I mean, these Charltons always seem to be beat to shit. Like a 9. I don't know what the census is on that, but it can't be that high for 9.8s, man.
Which one are you taking? The Jetsons or Malibu Sun?
Whew. I'm taking Malibu Sun because I think Spawn. In terms of IP being developed to something, whether it be like, I could see Spawn being like a kick-ass multi-year show or something. Like I think Spawn has that potential. I think the Jetsons have kind of played its card, but I love that retrofuturism shit from like the Jetsons era. But if I'm thinking longer term, I'm probably taking the Spawn. But that's not taking anything away from the Jetsons book.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the Jetsons' second comic in the first series was 1963. Wow.
Yeah, okay. So
That
this
makes
is
it.
the second series. Wow.
Yeah, I figured that.
Because I'd seen the cover of it and I thought
Uh-huh.
like the background was like red or something on it, but wow, so that's even more impressive. So this is the second Jetson series for $3,000. Holy shit.
That doesn't seem. It seems like if you have money to spend on this, then you have pretty much everything else. All right. True to Life Romances number 13, LB Cole War Romance cover. We've talked about this before. This CGC 8.5 sold for $1,800. I'm thinking, I mean, it is an 8.5 and it's a romance, so there can't be too many.
And that's got to be pushing high grade on the census, right?
Yeah, I got to imagine. Because I of course I can't remember what the census was on this, but
Okay, hold on. True to what number is it? 18? 13?
13. Yep.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll pull it up. True to Life Romances 13. All right, there we go. Wow.
What's up?
14 on the census.
Okay.
High grade 9.0. 8.5. There's 2 8.5s.
All right, so this is like a half a step down from the highest
14.
on the census.
I mean, is LP Cole just not doing it right now? I mean, I know he's a big goal, but like I would expect something like this to go for more for 14.
I'll tell you what. If this went to auction, I got to imagine this would have went for more. Right?
Like on Heritage, you'd think, or even on eBay?
eBay or Heritage. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, after all, this was a buy it now. So, I got to imagine this thing could have gone for a hell of a whole lot more. Probably, I would say probably triple. Probably triple.
That's crazy that that guy left that much on the table for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was a crazy sale. Good price for this. Good price for the buyer there. All
Yeah,
right.
let's put it this way. Sorry to catch up.
No,
So
sure.
the prior sale of this book
Okay.
for 8.5 was in June of 2020 for about 2,300.
Oh, geez.
And that was before. I mean, gold. Keep in mind, Golden Age did not take off early in the comic boom.
Mm-hmm.
Did not take off. So, anyways, all right.
All right.
I think that was a good pickup. Whoever got that book did a good job.
Yeah, for sure. I know me, I would have been second guessing the price. Like, oh, do I do it? Do I do it? And then it would have just snapped up like that. That's how I do. I drag my feet. West Coast Avengers number 35, CGC 98 sold for 450. That's what the West Coast Avengers 7s are selling for.
Yeah.
Of the 1919s.
What kind of bump does this book get in a newsstand, do you think? 100, 150, maybe?
I would think so. Especially in the 9.8. Shoot, man. I probably like 200 more. That's what I'm thinking.
650, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And it is a black cover. Good point, Justin. It is all black, so. All right. Let's talk about these. So 2018, Danger Girl, 20 years, Planet Awesome, exclusive Virgin variant cover. I think he used all 80 characters in that title.
Yeah.
So all three here are from the same seller. So this sold for $222 after 26 bids.
And that's so the original cover of this is a foreign book. It's an Italian cliffhanger number 12, if I'm not mistaken. It's tough to get in high grade.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was in. What was it? Was it a pinup or something like in a Danger Girl book? Or I forget where the art was originally used.
Right.
But yeah, this one's tough to get hands on too.
I didn't even know this thing existed, honestly.
This reprint of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Planet Awesome. I almost wanted to think it was like Forbidden Planet or something, but maybe I'm confusing it. But yeah, it's an awesome book for sure.
Love this cover, and of course, I had to put it on the thumbnail.
Hey, Liger. So there is rumors that this IP is in play. That Danger Girl is currently being talked about. I forget where I read that. It wasn't that long ago. So yeah, worth grabbing some of this stuff up, because if they're not a bunch of wimps and they do it right, it could be a big hit.
So it leaves you to wonder what's the affordable books now that you can probably go after.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many collectible covers, but yeah, there's a gold foil. That's all. I'll just leave it at that we talked about on Long Story Short way back when, that we were telling people to buy. So I would imagine that would be a good one to track down.
Okay, now I don't even know the difference between either of these here.
Okay, so the first one is the Ruby Red. The Ruby Red hat is basically just the Danger Girl trade dress.
Okay,
is in like a red foil.
Okay, so that is red foil, but it's just kind of like the way it's positioned. It just looks
like this picture.
Black. Okay,
you're not seeing it. Yes.
Okay.
And then the platinum is a platinum trade dress.
Oh, okay. You would think, like, if you're gonna put that, make that the main photo, you would kind of position it in a way that kind of highlights that red.
Yeah, you might want to just make it a little more apparent or something, but
Or
the
reflect
ruby
something
red
off of it.
is the toughest version of this one that I'm aware of.
Okay, so this sold for $2,905 after 31 bids. Wow.
For a raw copy. I mean, that's
Raw. Yeah, man. All of these are raw. That's amazing. Okay, so which one would you rather have? The Danger Girl or the Malibu Sun?
the Danger Girl, I think. That ruby red is like
Okay, so a raw copy over a 9.8 Malibu Sun 13.
because I think it's much more rare. And if it was the error version of the Spawn, we'd be having a different conversation. But the first time we did like a ghost show, we called it like books you can't buy or something like that. And this was on that show. This is on the first, back on the Flip Side days.
Okay. All right. And next is, okay, like you said, the platinum version that sold for $420 after 15 bids.
That feels low to me for the platinum. In my head, I always had the platinum one valued more than that.
Okay.
But I'd have to double check that. Maybe I just not remembering it correctly, but because I would have been interested with that for 420.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not saying I would have pulled the trigger, but I would have been interested.
Yeah. Okay. You would have kicked the tires on the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking a closer look, All
right. Next, oh my gosh, look at this. Albedo #2, a CGC 6.0. And I like this because it doesn't have any signatures or remarks or any shit like that. It's a nice, clean blue label 6.0. This sold for $3,150 after 4 bids.
Crazy, man. Fucking $3,000 for a 6.0. It's wild.
Okay, so which one would you rather have, the Albedo or the Danger Girl Ruby Red?
I'm still going with the Danger Girl, but the Albedo is cool.
And you would take the Albedo over the Malibu Sun, or no?
9.8 Malibu Sun. I think Albedo's so rare. I think I'm still taking the Malibu Sun there. I just think the market for Spawn may be a little bit deeper.
Wow. Okay.
It's close though. It's close.
I got you. I totally understand that. All right, we got a 9.8, one of my favorite variants. 9.8 Wonder Woman #28. They have it mistakenly marked as #4 in the title, but the steampunk variant. So this sold for $800, basically $900, and the markdown was it was a best offer from $1,500. I don't know. Do you think he should have just stayed firm at $1,500?
I think he wanted to move it, man. This is an awesome book.
So if you had this to sell, would you have just left it at $1,500 and just sat on it?
I can't imagine if I had this letting it go for anything less than $1,000 in a 9.8.
I love this. I'm afraid to get mine graded though.
You don't want because then the truth just all comes out and the mystery is gone.
Yeah, shit. Oh man, yeah, I have so many books like that first Dr. Aphra variant and the Thrawn. I'm just like, damn, do I get those graded or nah? I don't know. It's 115.
You got to be feeling pretty. If there's any hesitation as you look at the book, just keep it raw, right? Yeah. If you think it's a slam dunk, go for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, next, Avengers Academy. I like this book. I love this book. I remember finding this in the dollar bin, however many years ago. Avengers Academy #1, 1 in 25 Jurjevic variant. He was the king of the connecting covers in the early 2010s.
Yeah. It was funny. I was going through a box and I saw my copy of this book today that I'd forgotten about.
I love
I was
this.
looking for something else and I saw this today.
How much was it?
Oh, in my box? I don't know.
It was in your box.
Yeah, in my
Oh,
box.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I owned it, so I don't remember what I paid for it. Probably like $15. I don't know.
Hell yeah. But so a CGC 9.8 sold for $230. It has no business being on Hot Book Alert Live, but it was a blast from the past, and I liked seeing it. All right, okay. I want to talk about this book here. Now, I had shown this book off in the most recent haul video on Thursday, and it's not necessarily a coincidence or anything like that, or because I had shown it off that's when the market for it spiked or anything like it has anything to do with that. But there were a lot of sales for this book right here. So this is Nightwing 54, cover B, Yasmin Putri variant. Now it's not a ratio, it's just a cover B, oddly enough. And this book is a consistent $50 to $60 seller. So just today we had a sale for 60 and 2 sales. Okay, and then we had a sale on Thursday for 70, and then you had another sale on Monday for $64, and on the 6th on Monday another sale for 50 after 25 bids or something like that. So yeah, this book is extremely popular.
I'm pretty sure I've got that. I was going through my DC, in my recent DC books today, pulling out like all of these books. God damn it, I think I had this one in there. I didn't pull it. It's amazing what some of these go for. It really is.
And it's weird, yeah. And like I've been saying about these Nightwing variants, it seems to be from like, I don't know, from this number here, from 54 to like probably early 100s or something like that.
I pulled these two out of my boxes today.
Oh, okay.
I mean, these go for 50 plus a piece, something like that. So I've got so many of these. I just gotta like round them all up, and it's weird because you can look some of these up from the same run and it'll be nothing, and the next issue will be a big book. So
yeah, some of them go for some of them will go for about 20, some of them will go for 50, some of them will go for close to 100, maybe a little bit over. It's weird, man. Like there's no rhyme or reason to any of it at all. I'm not sure what these chicks, because I got to imagine these are just chicks buying these. But I'm not mad at it at all, but it's just interesting, and I'm not mad at it either. All right, this just sold today. So you got Amazing Spider-Man 678 Joe Quinones variant, the Venom variant, probably the most popular of the Venom variants. So this sold for $5,000 in a CGC 9.8.
Wow.
Ugh.
That's crazy.
Eee.
I got to see what the high on this thing was. Is that the high? Can't be.
It honestly, to me, it feels like it, but
it's not.
Okay.
The high was $7,000 in January of 2023.
Okay.
But this book never fucking sells, dude. And it's rare, but it's not like, I mean, Go Collect has the census on this at 233.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not like stupid rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Damn. I remember getting this off of my comic shop, and like back in those days, you had to be like a slave to your computer, and you had to constantly refresh, constantly look at your want list, because there would be like this large swath of books in the new stock or something. I think not new releases, but like new in stock. It would be new in stock, and then you'd see like all the stuff that you hadn't clicked on when you when you refresh, and then you had to immediately go to your want list to see if something had popped up. You know what I mean? It was fun, but it was kind of horrible at the same time because you kind of had to stay at your computer for however long, and that popped up, and I was just like, "Ugh," you know, for like $20 or something like that. And I remember like a year later, I was like a minute late, and another one had sold for like $20. I was like a minute late.
Do you still have yours, or did you move
No,
it?
I let mine go.
Did
But
you get $5,000 for
oh, man,
it?
no comment. But yeah, damn, those were the days. I remember back when it was like, I think it was like around a $450 book.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I probably should have just spent like $400. You know what I mean? Just to
Yeah.
get a near mint copy. All right. Oh, okay. Now we can talk about New York Comic Con and the exclusives. So we can talk about I'm hearing a I don't know if anybody hears it. I'm hearing like a cat meowing outside. But
I'm not picking up on it.
okay.
It's not Sylvester, I assume.
No, 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 no. They're outside. But okay, so I guess we can get into NYCC, NYCVARENT. We can get into like the actual experience of it probably next week.
Let me
When
ask you this. It feels to me, and I was talking about this I did the Hot 10 on Friday with Stein and with Yee because McClay was in New York. It feels to me like the variants from New York hit harder than the variants from San Diego every year. It
really?
just seems like there's more hits for whatever reason. And maybe it's just selective memory. This is what it feels like to me. That like the New York Comic-Con exclusives just seem to really move to a greater degree than San Diego. I don't know if anybody in the chat feels that way, but just the way that I see it for whatever reason.
Okay. I really haven't thought about it.
Just feels like there's more. We talk more about it, whether it be on this show or other shows. There just seems to be more buzz around New York books.
Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. All right, so we can get into NYCC 202025. Okay, so I know you've looked up prices. So what do you think is probably the big winner?
So flops, I mean, you have them on the show there, right? The flops books from Something is Killing the Children seem to be doing well. The Campbell Mary Jane sketch seemed to be doing pretty well. That was the one given away at one of the Marvel panels.
Mm-hmm.
The flop, I mean, they've moved pretty quickly. What else is moving out there pretty well? I mean, that Frizen Pop Kill sold out really early.
Let's see.
Did pretty well. I mean, the Will Jack books are sold pretty well, it looks like. This should be in the books. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this is okay. So apparently, what Walmart had a booth at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I mean, what is going on with Walmart and comics? I've been hearing this. They had like a whatnot show or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, are they gonna? I mean, it would be great, honestly, for the hobby for them just to have like spinner racks or something. I mean, it would be really a win, I think. So look in the bottom right there. You see that Mary Jane sketch?
Yes. Oh wow. Okay.
I mean, that's obviously the book that he dropped earlier this year that had the orange background on it. But my favorite is when they take a picture of the back of the board. It's so it happens so much more frequently than it should, but
it's just show it ships with a backing board.
Yeah, Ken on bass. I liked the Audi Magic cover as well, the close up of her. But I'm a huge Granov fan.
I don't know, the one that I've seen the most. Okay, it was this one. Because okay, so when I looked at because when it said Walmart variant, I'm like, oh shit, this means I can go to Walmart and pick this up. You know what I mean?
It'd be cool if it was true.
You know, that's what I thought, but it turns out Walmart has a booth. But
I mean, it's weird. I mean, like, if anybody has any details on it, that Walmart would have a fucking booth at NYCC. I mean, they don't sell any comics to begin with currently, do they? I mean, if they went and did that, that's the Gron up there. They must have some legit intent to start selling comics on some reasonable scale.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense.
So the one that I saw the most was the SPAWN 70. Was the Spawn 77. Like I saw this. I saw a lot of sales for this.
It's funny. I hadn't even seen this one.
Okay, so it came with an action figure as well. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Because I remember, I guess McFarlane, he did back in 77, his very first sketch for Spawn. And then I think he had shown it off, and then Mark Spears, I think it was like a couple years ago or something like that.
Is that a Mark Spears cover right there we're looking at?
No, this is an action figure cover.
That's an actual.
Yep. Yeah, and then Mark Spears rendered it. I don't think I don't think I have time to try to dig and look it up, but yeah, it was these Walmart variants that I saw that were like the real big winners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then let's see.
Just search flops SIKTC. I think that's how the people are listing it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. This.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There was a glow in the dark version, and then just like a fluorescent version. That's the glow in the dark there.
Hey, this thing is.
The colors on that are pretty cool.
You think this will can rival the decal?
No, that decal was so well painted. But that's not taking anything away from it. And the flops as cool as it. But yeah, I'd like to get one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till it cools down a little bit. They weren't that short printed, so.
What's the retail on these books like at the show?
So I think they were in blind bags, if I'm not mistaken, because I was talking about somebody there. If they saw one, could they grab one? And
Yeah.
they came back, and I think they were all blind bags at the Boom booth for like $40 to buy in.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Are you taking that chance?
If I had a couple of beers there, maybe I might have. Otherwise, probably not.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, this is a great cover though. That's why I put it on the thumbnail. But I was looking for like stock photos of like these exclusives, and I couldn't find any.
Yeah. Cover Price might have had some, maybe.
They did, but they have their watermark on it.
Yeah. They do that for like until a week after the con, and they take them off because I think they're getting them from the publishers directly. So it's kind of a proprietary thing. So
yeah, it's okay. So that Spawn, I saw a lot of sales for along with the GI Joe, and shoot, those were to me those were like the two big winners, and then you have this Legend Has It. This book here, I saw a lot of sales for. But what were like the people that were there, and then or they can like leave a comment after the show is done. But what did you guys see people clamoring for the most?
this book right here, Sean, was pretty popular. I'm trying to think, what are the ones? So the Warren Lou Pop Kill limited to 200 went fast. I don't think it was necessarily the best one, but it was it sold out almost instantly. I'm just trying to think what people were hitting me up about. There's something that the flops were definitely. There was some Shabinas that were pretty high in demand. So those Will Jacks, he printed those pretty. They're still selling well. I think he did about. So that was that one on. Scroll up one second. Yeah, right there, upper right.
Right here.
That was the Warren Lou.
Oh.
Wow, however you want to pronounce his name.
Oh.
That sold out. And it was only selling it there, is my understanding. There was no web drop on this one that I can recall. That one sold out pretty quickly. Yeah, there's a few different Shabinas that sold out pretty quickly.
Nice.
Yeah, the Momoko Batman Deadpool. Whatever. Her stuff is hit or miss for me. That one didn't do a whole hell of a lot for me personally.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, like, I don't know.
It's like,
like, what's the Marvel? Oh, like, I guess that's Luna Snow there. On the other side of Harley's, or inside of Harley's head, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. You got the sketch. Doesn't look too bad. All right.
Sketch is kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. All right. What else? Anything else? NYCC.
Thinking. Hold on. Let me just check one of these chat. People are just hitting me up with this shit left and right.
That Warren Lowe looks like the AT&T girl.
Yeah, I mean, there was a Shabina for Boom that seems to do all right.
How do you spell that?
Shubina, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the one I was talking right. That first one.
Oh, okay.
And then the Bird City ones sold out pretty quickly, if I'm not mistaken. They're on. Yeah, the Bird City are on the right, all the way on the right up there. There was like a risque and a regular one. Like, people are going absolutely bananas for Shabina, and I think she's great. I mean, I don't know if I'm necessarily as head over heels as everybody else, but I will say this: I have got a fucking stupid soft spot for these Pop Kill books. Like, I don't know, like there's just something about them. I like them, and most of them are super short printed. You know, like usually like 200 or less for most of them.
Yeah,
not all of them. So I like to keep an eye open for them if I can find them reasonable.
This art reminds me of Joelle Jones.
Yeah. Freaking Joelle Jones, man. I was talking to her. She was like this close from doing a sketch for me at Terrificon. And then she's like, I'm too backed up. I'm like, son of a bitch.
She was thinking about it.
Yeah. She was like, you know what? Like, I was kind of like sweet talking her. I'm like, all right. She's like, all right, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come back. I'll see where I am on my other sketches and I'll let you know. I'll see if I can squeeze it in. And then she came back. She's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm so back. I'm not even going to be able to finish the ones I've promised. So
damn.
No luck.
The Frizzen Pop Kill. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, you know, I'm blocking that one out of my head, Bruce. I had the chance to buy the set for 80 and passed on it. So I just got to like block that one out, pretend it doesn't exist, because I'm kicking myself.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, you're right. This doesn't look like Frizzen. Oh, okay.
And then they dropped that foil version of it that's selling for big bucks.
Let's see what it's selling for. Wow. Yeah, this is beautiful cover. Wow.
Hey, Three Rivers, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been buying a ton of her stuff, but she's putting out so much. It may be hard for some of those books to sustain, right? Because there's seems like every week she's got a new Chase book coming out. You know what I mean? So like the attention just switches to the next one and the next one and the next one, right?
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, seems like a good time had by all at New York Comic Con.
One of these days I'm gonna go.
How far is that from you?
3 hours. New York's a 3-hour drive for me, so it's not terrible. But I always get something going on. I got to go to freaking New York on Tuesday, of course. But,
damn.
Yeah.
Oh. You're waiting for that moment where work and
yeah, it just meshes perfectly.
Yeah, you're waiting. I understand and I respect that. All right. Oh, scam alert. Okay.
All right.
All right. I wanted to take a look at this. Now okay. So I'm looking at these listings from this seller, right? Place was packed from Friday beginning when I went. Okay, so all right, where's the listing? Okay, here it is, right here. All right. Okay. So this is the Fantastic Four #5 sold by this seller here with one positive feedback.
He's dropping a book like this with just one sale. What do you sell? Like some used batteries or something?
Let's see. So he sold a comic book. So this dude went from selling some random Amazing Spider-Man issue, right? For like $10 to now immediately jumping into sellers other items. Look at this. Look at it. Look at what he's selling.
Jeez. He's moving up in life.
But now this listing here, does this look off to you? Just the photo?
Something looks wrong. Like that book doesn't look right in the slab.
The picture, because it might not appear very clear, but it just looks like he took a picture of the screen.
Right. Yeah, no, I can see that now. You point that out. Again, that blue, it looks like pixelated or something.
Yeah, it's very pixelated. You know what I mean? So, and you only get like 2 photos, and he already sold this for what, close to $3,000. Okay, so
But what is the end game on this shit, right? Because the second it ends up being a fraud, he's not going to keep the money. They're going to what is he playing for in this
right.
game?
And this one is even worse. Look at that. You see?
Yeah.
You got that like that prism from where you took a picture of the screen.
And what kind of scan is this?
So 3,650 after 23 bids. I figure people just now, if it is not up to snuff here, I mean, the people are going to get their money back. You know what I mean?
I'm saying. Like, what is he hoping that he's able to scam someone? Like, like he puts enough of these out, and one of them comes
right.
through. I mean, $1,000 for a 6.0 of this.
And this looks like a screenshot of something else.
Yeah.
Like nothing looks right with this seller. So this 6.0 sold for what, 900? Okay, for a House of Secrets 92. And then you have these two here. The Fantastic Four number 4 sold for what, 1,300, 6.5. It's just like everything just feels off.
Yeah, they don't look like natural pictures.
Not at all. The backgrounds are different. You know what I mean? At least have a consistent background. It's just everything is off. So I'm waiting for like what, 2 weeks from now when the dust settles, and either this guy's account is going to be terminated, or you're going to see like maybe a flood of either positive feedback, and if so, then more power to this guy. But
he's got the best deals on eBay.
Right? Look at that. It just looks like screenshots. Like nothing feels right.
Everything is a different background.
West L-67. Yeah, just
all right, man. Good luck. I hope get their shit.
Good luck. Good luck, guys. Good luck out there. All right, what's next? Oh yeah. I put that listing on there. The Daredevil. So that just sold, apparently. But look at this. The Daredevil number 1, CGC 4.0, the one in the middle we're talking about. So this sold for 1,800. Is that a good price?
Feels like it. Yeah. I've got like a 2.5 of this, but I need to get it pressed up. I'm meaning to send it to Joe.
I honestly would like. Now they touched on it in the She-Hulk series.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to see a live action yellow dark red Daredevil suit.
Isn't that what he was wearing in the She-Hulk? I mean, it wasn't the whole, but he wore it in that episode, right?
Yeah.
That was like the best episode of that series by far. That Daredevil episode.
I'd like to see more of that in live action.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the new Daredevil season comes out in March. I didn't realize it was coming out that soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See? Thank you. All right, next. Take a look at this. A 3.5, CGC 3.5 Batman 121 sold for $2,500. I still want this book.
For all the Mr. Freeze fans out there.
This book is like a consistent seller, but I can never. I tell a story where there was a copy that had like a large tear on the back, almost like a coupon got clipped out.
Yeah.
And all they wanted was like $125 for it, and I'm like, nah. But this was like, I want to say like 2018 or something like that. Around
a lifetime ago at this point when it comes to comics.
Yeah. Okay, so which one would you rather have? This Batman, even though you're not necessarily a fan, but this Batman or the Albedo?
Albedo.
Okay.
For the scarcity of it, but I like Batman and all. I just you know what? There are people who love Batman a lot more than me. I leave it for them.
I hear you. All right. What's next? Oh, wow. So we had 2 sales this week for Young Allies number 6. This is another book that I never see. So we had a raw copy that sold for $800.
I'm shocked that 2 of these sold this week. That's crazy.
9.6 CGC 9.6 sold for $1,750.
That feels like a deal for that 9.6.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Hold on. Yep. I mean, this book has a super low census count, right? So 44 on the census total, 7 9/8s, 9 9/6s. 9/8 went for 6,500.
What was that again?
6,500.
Wow. Okay.
So even if you have I don't know, even if there's a small chance you could get a 9/8 on that, I mean, shouldn't it go for more?
I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Even if you have like a 20% chance, I don't know.
I think so. If they sold this thing for like, if they had it up for what, $2,000 easy, you think it would have sold?
Yeah. I mean, the high end is only, I think, 18. So for 9.6, I thought it was higher for some reason. Because I thought was it something sold for a crazy price? Was it a 9.4? A 9.4 sold for 1,800.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's right.
May of this year.
Yeah. I looked at that. Yep. All right. Transformers All Hail Megatron #1. I love this cover so much.
Me too. This is I love this book.
But this is a retail exclusive. So I don't know. The hopes of just like finding this thing randomly, I don't know.
They're starting to get out there. You know, once people are dumping collections and stuff, so they're starting to get out there.
Yeah, one of my favorite Transformers covers. Love this. All right, look at this. Look at this book here. Star Wars: The Clone Wars #1 newsstand. CGC 9.8 sold for $3,600. You interested in this?
Not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I would love to have this newsie.
Okay, so would you take this? Okay, so which one you taking, this or the Malibu Sun 9.8?
Probably the Malibu Sun, just because they've fucked Star Wars up so bad. I don't know if they can fix it. Maybe they can. But whereas I still hold out that, like, if somebody wanted to do something right with Spawn, it just seems like there's a lot of material to build on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I tell you what, man, the when I was at that convention last weekend, and the seller that I bought the Thrawn and the Darth Vader 3 from, right? He had that I think that one in that I think it's the what limited to 1000,
Yeah,
that variant.
yeah.
He had it. He had that. And I was just kind of like, eh.
But what would you rather have, the Nycc or the one limited to 1,000? Because I mean, how many fucking newsstands could have been selling Dark Horse at this time?
I know, right? I'll put it to you like this. I did have a Nycc of this, and I got a 9. I got a 9.0. And man, I don't man. Uh, that's tough. Probably the Dark Horse 1000 variant. That's what I'm probably.
Let's see which one went for more. Hold on. There's an answer to this. All right. So wasn't it like something bananas what that 1/1000 went for?
Oh god, bro, I remember prices for this and like prices for that were in like maybe the close to $10,000 range.
So 447 of those on the census. For what
Okay.
it's worth. Holy, look at this fucking chart. The high, the high was $16,000 in September 2021.
Oh, I remember those prices, man. Yeah.
The problem with the newsstand is they don't track it as well because they won't show a census. But let's see what prices are in this thing. It doesn't. I mean, it's hardly ever sold.
Mm-hmm.
The high sale on this on the Nycc was the first one for almost 14,000 in April 2022.
What was the price again?
14,000 April 2022.
Jeez. Yep. Yeah.
Crazy numbers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. 13.
Yep. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, the prices for this were freaking insane, man. Like probably more insane than usual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the euphoria around this Star Wars shit when it got so nuts, like I just stepped out of the game. Like I didn't even. I was so far behind the ball. I didn't know what the fucking. Like I just like you guys go at it. I'm sort of stepping aside.
Phew. Okay, so if I see my guy again and he still has that 1000 variant, I might ask him.
Start the conversation. Why not?
Yeah. I might ask him. All right. Oh my god, one of my favorite Golden Age books that I don't have. Tim Holt number 30. And I want it just because it's got a hot chick on the cover. You know what I mean?
Well, the whole Zodiac's killer story tied into it adds a lot to the appeal, you know?
Yeah. I'm like, man, you messing it up for me. Damn it. But Tim Holt number 30 CGC 1.0 sold for $1,000.
Are you in it for $1,000 for a 1.0?
It's a oh god. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. It's tough, man. What about you?
No, a grand for I would buy a 1.0 raw for hopefully a lot less, but I don't. As much as I like this book, I don't think. I mean, you're talking $1,000 a point. I don't think it goes for that much, does it? Holy fuck! 33 on the census. Let's see if I can find anything recent for in terms of sales. Okay, so let's just put it this way: a 3.0 sold for about 1,400 in July.
I like the I like the 3.0 better than this. Yeah. So, all right. But I do love this cover. All right, Daredevil #1, the 1 in 75 Neil Adams variant. We've talked about this book quite a bit.
You know what? Like the last time this came up, it was you and John. I was traveling or whatever for that episode. I need this. Like, this is one of my favorite Daredevil covers. I love Neil Adams. Like, I need this book. And if somebody offered this to me for $400, I'd buy it.
Really?
Assuming that it was,
yeah, up to snuff as far as the content. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, so this sold for $400 raw, freaking raw. Now, there were only 3 of these Neil Adams variants, were there? Because he had had Punisher, Ghost Rider, and this. And I can't think of any more.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
And the Punisher is easily the easiest one to get.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Ghost Rider's tough. This is tough. Yeah, I love this book, man. I freaking love this book. I'm gonna have to be more diligent on keeping on top of this one, because every time I see it sell, I'm like, fucking A.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you see that it was a best price from 500. Would you have gambled to try to get a lower price?
Yeah, I'm stupid. I always do. And I would have started at like 300 and pissed the guy off.
Right. All right, what's next? Okay, Something is Killing the Children. #1. This book is still going strong. $383 for a raw copy. That's impressive to me.
That is respectable. That is very respectable.
Yeah. I'm tracking. I have like a copy that's ticked up along the spine there, but I still like looking at it. Looking at prices. All right, look at this price here. You think this is a deal? Cage #2, 1 in 25 variant.
Deal. Did somebody just buy it outright? Somebody had to.
Yes. Yeah.
Somebody priced this thing way too fucking low.
What do you think the going price should be for this?
This is a $250 book in my mind. I mean, just given, easy, raw, and much more than that graded. So I was looking at this book the other day, and I have it in my cover price database, and it was listed next to Captain America. What's that first Bucky? Captain America
6,
#6.
Yep.
Winter. Okay, hold on. Pull up a picture of. Was it that one? Yeah, just pull up a picture of of the regular one, the Captain America #6. Not the Bucky version, but just the Cap one. And I'm thinking, like, they were so substantially similar. I was like, are one of these like referencing the other one?
Oh. Let me try to find a better picture. Go to my comic shop.
All right, you're in the new Cap series there, I think.
Images, duh. Here we go.
And just how he's punching, and you've got like the Red Skull standing there, and you got the girl standing there on the other one. When they were side by side, I'm like, these are these covers look like very similar, just looking at them together. And the angle of the punch was almost like identical. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
And where she's standing versus the Red Skull, like, it just like it. I don't know if both of these are drawing from something else, like another something, but like
very similar compositions.
Yeah,
very. Love this cover though.
All right, one of my favorites.
Another Venom variant. Wolverine and the now this is a Venom variant I have never seen or never been able to find. Wolverine and the X-Men #4 sold for 100.
I mean, given how scarce this book is, at least in my travels. I would have expected to go for more. But it's one of those things, man. Some of these books that don't pop up a lot, it's Dennis's old saying, books that are so rare they're worthless. Like,
yeah,
they don't move enough to get price momentum, if that makes any sense.
Right. Strange price, but I don't know if I'd have bought that or not. Something That's Killing the Children makes me nervous. 700 to 800 for a 9.8, but there are 2,650 9.8s on the census. All right. What's next? Okay, look at this price here. This was weird. Green Lantern 55, 1 in 25 variant, right? An 8.5 CGC 8.5 sold for 249. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Would you even bother?
No.
That doesn't. They were better off just cracking that thing out.
Yeah, keep it raw. You're gonna get more for it. I'm sorry. I'm just distracted by this I would have bought that Spider-Man in a blink for $300.
Wow. Okay, so Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #1, the I think the 1 in 30 variant.
Yeah.
Okay, so this sold a CGC 9.6 sold for $303 after 20 bids.
I don't think the title of the listing did them any favors.
That's for sure.
Right. Yeah, I would have been all over it. It's such a tough book, and we covered this on Long Story Short, episode 125.3, and talking about how high the prices are for this book. Somebody fucking stole this thing. Congrats.
Buy Miles now.
Yeah, you can't buy this book for this price though, Mike. You know what I mean? Like, if you went looking for one for 300, you wouldn't be able to get it. This was a fuck up by whoever listed this thing.
Yeah. All right, look at this. Mark Spears Monsters #1. So this is the what cover B Dracula variant. So this sold for $500 in a 9.8.
Wow.
Yeah. We keep saying about like this these #1s, how I think they're gonna keep their value in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, Mark Spears needs to be careful about oversaturation. I mean, he is everywhere all the time. Like, he runs the risk of a burnout period. And I would have guessed it would have come already, but it hasn't. It's starting to feel like we're seeing the front end of it. Like, I don't know if these Halloween blind bags that come out next week are sort of the short-term Mark Spears peak.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going anywhere. Like, his stuff is unique enough. He's got enough of a following. Like, I think the beat will continue to build, although he might need to take just a quick breather at some point.
Yeah. Good point. Look at this. Power Rangers Fruit of the Loom variant sold for $851. We've talked about this book.
Yeah, man. I've never seen one, but fucking A, 851.
They're kind of tiny, right? Like little pamphlet.
Yeah, it's one of those mini comics. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like probably easy to pass up. But if you see it, you know what it is because it's so small. Amazing Spider-Man 238, a CGC 8.0, Mark Jewelers sold for $850. You like this?
I think it's super cool. I have never felt, for whatever reason, compelled to pay up for a Mark Jewelers. Like, I like the obscurity of it. I've just never felt drawn to paying the price for it. I'd love to sell one for those prices, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, it doesn't do enough for me. You know what I mean? Just having the pamphlet on the inside, and I understand the history of it, and I get all the whole thing. But for me personally, like, and for someone who likes really obscure books, it doesn't do it for me for whatever reason.
Okay.
And I'm not like for those of you guys that are collect them, like, go for it. They command a lot of value. It just, for whatever reason, it doesn't. And they're cool to find when you find them. You get a little bit of a rush, but like, if I was thinking of the books I would hold, I don't know if I'd necessarily. I'd probably move it if I had one. I don't know. If I had a good one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand that. And next is Bone number 1, a raw copy. This thing looks like it's in probably fine condition. First print, sold for $1,195.
It's amazing.
I never see this.
Aren't these all in Ohio?
I'll put it to you like this. I'm at the Columbus conventions and stuff. Like the dudes that like the comic book hunters in Columbus, they're like a different breed. You know what I mean? There's just something about those guys. And like I heard one of them say that they found a copy just kicking around in the dollar box somewhere.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, so
and
then you have the very first appearance of Bone in the OSU press or some shit like that. You know what I mean? That I'm sure are just kind of around in that area. You know what I mean? A concentrated amount of books.
Yeah.
So
I'm amazed what this stuff sells for an IP that doesn't seem to have anything going on with it right now.
No legs at all.
I mean, Jeff Smith is like the whole story of it is interesting enough, but it's just, it's amazing to me how well this stuff does.
Yeah. All right. Captain America Comics number 28. So this 5.0 sold for $4,200. Damn. Okay.
Nice.
Nazi bondage cover. And then, okay, I think, I talked about this. That's a double. And we have the Incredible Hulk number 1. A 4.0 sold for $14,655 after 44 bids.
It's amazing that people move a Hulk 1 on eBay.
You feel more comfortable if you had one to sell.
It just feels like a heritage book to me. I don't know why.
All right. Now we're in the pulp hour.
This is one of my. So I've got a watch list of pulps. And this Horror Stories number 21 is on it. I love the girl in the glass tube trope from this era.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah. It feels like we talked. Didn't we talk about this book before?
We might have had it on Long Story Short or this show. I don't know. We've definitely talked about it somewhere.
It feels like it. All right. So I like this book a lot. So this CGC 3.0 sold for $400. Let me see. Horror Stories. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, here it is right here. All right. It's a little 1930. Okay, so November, October 1937. So that's to me, that's a nice little sweet spot right there.
Yeah, this book is just phenomenal. It's curious how the rim of that tube, it just lines up perfectly with her, so they don't have to censor it.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit was pretty sadistic at the time, if you think about
it. Very, very sadistic. Oh, man. Look at that. The Mad Doctor. And you got other victims. Yeah, I like this a lot. I would try to find it for cheaper, but...
Yeah, for sure.
But as somebody that really paid up for his Argosy Devil cover, like I paid up for that thing.
Dude, I went to one of the stores I was in San Diego. Had a book, a shelf of pulps just lined up like this, and they had 50 Argosies, and I was looking, like, I was just praying it was in there. They're all for like 10 or 15 bucks a piece. It wasn't there.
All right. Uncanny Tales, May 1940. So this sold for 300. This raw copy here sold for $350.
Nice.
I like this, even though it is 1940. It's like after, it's after that time before the golden age of comics.
You'd rather it be 1930 something,
Right? But I will say I like this cover, and the fact that let's see, do I have this? No, I don't. I don't have it. Uncanny Tales. Okay, I'll show you why I do like it. I like it just because. Oh no, I thought that said Marvel, but Red Circle magazine. But I like the colors on it.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Great composition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very of its time.
Yes. Fighting off the needle. This is great colors on this, man. And the condition on it is very, very solid.
Yeah, good looking book, man.
Yeah. I think I probably would have paid for this. Nice color. True Detective, September 1937. This only sold for $20.
Seems like a steal.
Yeah, we have the scantily clad woman in peril. I'm not mad at this. Let's see. Do I have that? Yes. I just want to take a quick look at this. All right. It's a I can try to save her cover. But I think she gone though.
Yeah, she might be long gone.
Beautiful. This is really beautiful though. It feels like they should have sold for more.
Within $20, yeah. It's in good shape.
Yeah, very good. Very good shape. All right. Okay, Front Page Detective. December 1936. So this sold for $57. Do I have this one? Yes. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. All right. I just like I just like the subject matter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The menacing woman.
Didn't we look at one similar to this a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then you got the ad on the back. A very solid condition too.
Yeah, not bad.
All right. But I like the colors on it, and then just like the overall composition of the woman wearing green.
Just ripping a dart.
Yeah. Okay. Weird Tales 1927. This is very early. I like this a lot. So this March 1927 sold for $185. Do I have that? Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna take a quick look. Quick peek. I like it just because it's 1927.
Yeah, man. It's almost 100 years old.
It's like that like what kind of like creepy fantasy could you come up with in like the 20s? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's in somebody's brain at that time?
Well, we're looking at it right here.
Hell yeah. And the fact that it is 1927 and they came up with this is hella creepy.
Roaring 20s, man. The depression hadn't hit yet. Like,
damn. This is very. You know what? I'm starting to appreciate this cover a little bit more. Just because
it feels like something out of Alice in Wonderland or something. I don't know.
Yes. God, man, this reminds me of, damn it, man, like a painting from, damn it, um, I want to say Bosch, like like his rendition of Hell, and
Yeah,
like one of the characters that you would see
yeah,
in
it's a good
Hell.
call. It's a good
Yeah,
show.
Hieronymus Bosch. Um, that's my art history class kicking in. True Crime 1952. This cover is freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, so good, man.
Damn it. I love this cover. So this is November 1952, sold for $50.
Criminal.
I don't think I have the listing for this. But hold on, do I have it? Yes, I do. Sweet. Okay, I just want to take a quick peek. Look at that. Damn. This is sweet right here.
I mean, look how well done that is.
Mm-hmm. Why does she look like Dana Plato to me? For those that don't know, Dana Plato was Kimberly on the on Different Strokes.
She's kind of, who was the girl in Inglorious Bastards? Diane Kruger.
Yeah.
Kind of channeling that vibe a little bit too.
Look at that, man. Look at this. This is a great dude. If this were on a comic book, forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of these like pulp covers, if they were on comics, it'd be a wrap.
Yep. And Wortham would have fucking burned them all.
I know, right? He would have had even more of like a fervor to like in the comic book industry. What you talk about? The Spider. So June 1937. So this sold for $225. Do you like this cover?
Yeah, it's cool.
So you got, I don't like this is this is a clean cover right here. Like this woman here rendered very well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about this book before.
Good looking.
It's very familiar.
Mm-hmm. But there's something. Yeah, this is a fun cover. It's like it's like low key, very low key, but
yeah.
I think this woman here just sets it off for me.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, really well done.
Okay, look at this. La Paris, 1937. This sold for $161. I got to imagine there's some naked chicks, some naked photos.
Is this like some American who didn't know how to spell Paris and just like did their best? And this is
that's what I think. That's what I think. But very, very, very risque cover. Especially for 1937? I'm not mad at it.
No.
And spicy stories. Anything with spicy in the title, I like it.
I can't believe it didn't sell for more.
CGC 7.0 sold for a little under $200 after 35 bids. That's kind of, man, that feels low. I bet you whoever sold this was hoping for more.
You'd have to think so, man. I mean, I don't understand, why it would have gone for so little.
Beautiful. This has got all of these like spicies have that Bruce Timm vibe to them,
Can you say? Does it say H.J. Ward up in? I don't think it is, but
let's see. Lawrence Harcourt, Post Kane, Wilson Test. It doesn't say anything about the artist.
Yeah. Regardless, man. Somebody got it steal there. 7-0 for less than $200.
Hell yeah. Beautiful stuff, man. All right. Oh God, this book. This is probably my favorite book, my favorite cover of I have a lot of favorites. You notice
is this like your number one comic book?
Probably. It's like because it is Frazetta. It's Golden Age. It's got a hot chick on the cover. It's an I Can Save Her cover. It's a I'm saving her cover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you look at the Golden Age Ghost Rider, he looks cool as shit to me.
Yeah, man.
He looks so freaking cool. And you got this cool cool red background. It just everything pops for this. Everything. This cover works. It hits on all cylinders. Okay. Ghost Rider number 5 from 1950, Frank Frazetta cover. All right, so if you take a look at the census, only 53. Wow, I didn't know there was that little. That's not bad. So the highest on this is a 9.4. Wow. Then you got an 8.5. Okay. All the way down the line. So this CGC 5.0 sold for $1,500.
Nice.
Okay. Now take a look at this. Speaking of, Dino sent me this.
Oh, man.
Look at this, man.
The fact that this still exists is amazing.
I can't even. Like, I just want it because it's a cool cover. Other people are going to want it because it's Frazetta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this.
This auction is still ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's at 120, buyer's premium 150. This has got to go for at least $250,000 all in. If not way more.
I would say a little less than $1 million.
A little less than $1 million. Okay.
I'm gonna say 850.
It's a big sale.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Just because it is Frazetta.
4 days.
4 days left.
All right.
I'd like to see what this goes for. Gosh darn it. Look at this beautiful. Look at that. 120, 4 days left. 120,000, 4 days left.
All right. We'll have to keep an eye on that one.
Mm-hmm. Perfect timing. All right. Mystery Men Comics, number 2 from 1939. This is a Lufine cover. Beautiful science fiction. This is like super intense science fiction here.
Yeah.
All right. 37 on the census, with the highest being a 9.6. I bet you that thing was like in the Promise collection or something like that.
Yeah, very well could be. I mean, they had a lot of books like this.
Yeah, one of those like pedigrees.
Mm.
So highest is a 9.6, 8.5 down the line. Okay. So a 3.0 sold for $1,980 after 41 bids.
Almost $2,000, man. $1,500 a pull. Oh, no, not quite. But yeah, man. Very cool book.
I'm not mad at it. I know I never see these at all, even at conventions. Like this is like you don't see a book like this at a small convention.
No, hell no. I mean, the guys who own this are probably just keeping them in their collections. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, Mysterious Adventures number 1 from 1951. So Walter Johnson cover.
This is so good, man.
I'm just now noticing the voodoo doll in the back.
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild. Okay. 43 total on the census, with the highest being a 9.6, probably a pedigree. Second highest is a 2.90s. Okay.
It's amazing there's still 9s from this.
I know, right? Okay. CGC 7.5 sold for 1,100.
Wow.
You like this book at this price?
I mean, I like this book. Yeah, for a 7. I mean,
mind you, it is a buy it now, so it's a pretty good chance this could have sold for more.
Yeah,
if
no, I
given a
think so.
chance.
I do like it. I mean, 7.5 is a nice high grade, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's weird? I mean, I know I've got a 7.5 of that Sun Girl, but like when I buy Golden Age, like I don't mind like the 3.5s and the 4.5s. Like it just feels appropriate, like that grade for the time. I don't know if that makes any sense. It just
Yeah. I totally understand that.
like an idea that a book was just like a file copy and didn't survive everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's great to have that grade, but there's just something missing a little bit. I don't know where to put it, but like it didn't earn its stripes. If you didn't survive the book burnings, you know.
Yeah. You have more respect for the survivors as
Yeah,
opposed to the ones that are all pampered.
yeah, if that makes any sense.
All right. Okay, take a look at this book here. I remember CBSI talking about this book back in the day. Salvation Run number 7 from 2008. So this was 1 in 25 Neil Adams variant. I like this book a lot. I remember like at its height, I remember finding like 2 copies of this when I went out of town.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this on Long Story Short. This is a book that's kind of, I don't know if it forgotten about is the right word, but
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
it's just not on anybody's radar anymore.
Mhm. All right. So 144 total on the census. 47 9/8, 19 signature series 9/8. Okay, so there were 4 separate sales for this book just this week.
Wow.
Okay, so the most recent was today, $85 after 12 bids. And then you had another one on Friday, October 10th, sold for $85. And and then you had another one on Friday that sold for 100, and then another one on Friday, a 9.6, sold for $175.
Why do you think like a book like this gets so much activity all of a sudden? Is it one guy just gobbling up everything available? Is it like maybe one guy watching one, missed out on it, and went and grabbed another one? Like it's just weird for a book like this to sell 4 copies this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to put my finger on it too because I can't think of any spec around it. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean, oh wait a minute, Salvation Run. No, they are. But I mean, this is later on in the series, but yeah, this is tied into James Gunn's universe. Issue number 1 popped off this week, and maybe that just reminded people of this book or something.
Okay, so yeah, this is probably the top of those variants
Yeah,
because I can't think of any other Salvation Run covers. You know what I mean? Okay,
yeah.
so that makes sense. All right, mystery solved. But yeah, I can't think of any other variants from this run that hit quite like this Joker Neil Adams.
Yeah, this book is awesome.
All right. Okay. Modern Warfare 2 Ghost number 1. This is the 1 in 10 game art variant. So this is from 2010.
Appropriately titled.
Yes. All right. 13 total on the census. Okay, so 199, two, or rather 1098s. Okay, let's take a look. So there were 2 sales for this week. So CBCS 9.9. I like the labels on these 99s for CBCS.
I like the new CBS labels to begin with. Like, I have no issues with them.
Yeah, there's something very classy, very tasteful. So this sold for $900 in a 99. And a raw copy sold for $250.
Feels like the 99 should have gone for more.
Yeah, it was a buy it now, so I bet you if it was an auction, forget about it. It would have went for a hell of a whole lot more. So, yeah. I these are books I never see.
Yeah, no, never. I've got some ghosts, but not the ratio. Number one.
Okay, so didn't they say there was going to be like a Call of Duty movie or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know if Will is on a lag and talking about the prior book. That's a big spec book, the Salvation Run, or this one.
I could have swore there was. Let's see. CODUTYMOVIE, Call of Duty movie, Paramount. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it probably is. But I didn't see anything concrete, but I could have swore I saw something recently when it came to Modern Warfare. All right. And you were done.
All right.
All right. So I guess I'm going to finish watching Detroit and Kansas City. I'm going to finish watching that. And then I'll probably just go immediately to bed after that. All right, everybody. We got a haul video that I did. Long story short, this week, right?
Oh yeah, we'll be back.
Hell yeah. And I believe if Dino was up for it, a Tuesday Tales from the Flip Side, Black Ops movie. See you Thursday. Yep.
Thanks, Justin, buddy.
And that is it, everyone. So, okay, you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us BSing about comics. And it's good to have you back.
Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
Hell yeah. And the Salvation Run book. Yep, spec book. All right, everybody. We will talk to you guys later. All right, everybody.
Peace.